Sir, yung theme nung LA painting, dati pala naging painting na to, tapos naging photography. Why are we going back to painting? Ano ba yung istorya sa likod nito? Thank you po.
Thank you for the question. VAC shifted to digital photography in 2012, I think. And then for 3 or 4 years, we tried out digital photography. The rationale was simple. We wanted to involve more young people because more young people are able to handle a digital camera rather than a paintbrush. But even then, there were misgivings both in PLDT and DPC about the shift because there was so strong attachment to supporting the visual arts, painting in particular, that parang masakit sa loob nila na parang binibitawan. Kasi yung nangyari sa digital photography, because of the nature of the medium, naging direct yung entries. So they could upload their entry directly online. But that came at a cost. We had so many incidences of fraud that it became a major problem. Rather than endure another year of vetting these, say we had to reverse Google them to see kung hindi ito lumabas somewhere in the world. As you know, one UP student even got away with entering a Brazilian photograph. That kind of thing. It's so hard to police integrity. And it became opportune for us to go back to painting when the VAC 30 came around. So it was the 30th. And we thought that was an opportune time to go back to painting. And we've had positive feedback from all the universities, naturally, because even they were asking why we shifted to digital photography in the first place. And I don't think they're still going back to digital photography.
Okay, any more questions?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Marco Polo from Kwento ni Toto Dato. Just want to ask, meron ba nagkaroon ba ng instance na hindi siya fine art students pero he wanted to join, meron talented pero he wanted to join?
I'm sure marami. But the rules are stringent. You have to be a fine art student.
Thank you.
Right, any more questions?
Ask ko lang po regarding about the past winners. Will there be something like parang reunion exhibit ba ng mga past artworks ever kung nandiyan pa sila available? And kasi given na 30 years, so 30 na paintings na naging cover ng directories. Nagkaroon na ba ng exhibit na gano'n? Or possible ba na magkaroon ng exhibit na gano'n?
Actually, you're reading our mind. We had that in mind for the 30th, but we just didn't have enough time to assemble. Kasi may trabaho din yun yan. And we wanted as many of the former winners to be there, not just the grand prize winners, but even the second and third prize winners. Because they had exposure in the provincial directories. Like in the past, when you win second, you're automatically in the Cebu directory. Third, maybe in Davao. So it's that sort of thing. It's really a very national experience, and we would have wanted to really, maybe at some future time when we have, some time to really organize it. Because, una, the sheer volume of it, and second, yung security. We have to store them properly, transport them properly. So, but as you said, we're reading our mind. We have that in mind. Thank you for the question.
Okay, we will be taking 2 last questions.
Just curious about that. All the past works that have won, it's in your possession.
Only the top 3. Part of the waiver is that if you place in the top 3, you surrender your rights to PLDT and DPC. In the past, it was the top 5 because there was a guarantee that top 5 would be featured in either Metro Manila or the provincial directors.
Maybe we can show us all of it in one big exhibit. Everybody could see it.
Yes.
One last
In fact, we
question.
would want, aside from their winning entries, maybe they have fresh material that they can show the public, and maybe have it for sale for, I don't know, maybe DPC and PLDT can have it auctioned for a good cause. Who knows?
And as you can imagine, I mean, it would give you the story, a 30-year running story of what was happening in Filipino society, because that's what the themes reflect. So it would really be a very engaging exhibit.
Could be like a standalone museum then. Okay, one last question.
Hi, good afternoon. Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Your theme this year is creating legacy, creating the future, but there was a recent study that shows 7 out of 10 Filipino teenagers don't have a dream. So how do you respond to that, and how do you think will this competition affect this study?
Don't have a dream?
Yeah, don't have a dream.
That's sad.
Well, I've heard of people saying they don't have a dream. Many of those from extremely poor homes can be said to not have a dream. But if you're talking about a general study of
Yes, this is a general study that says it's no different from socioeconomic classes, so across the board, young or poor teenagers, 7 out of 10 do not have dreams. How do you think will this competition affect the teenagers who are not having any dreams as of the moment?
Well, we hope it will pique their interest, and it will make them start the thought process. To think about. That's why we put the question in this way: what are the things? What are the decisions you make every day, and what's the impact of that in the future? So, I think many young people today are caught up in the day-to-day. Very, very distracted. There's so much out there that can use up their time. Just twiddling on your phone can use up hours. So very little time siguro is spent in reflection or in deeper thought about the consequences of what we do. So hopefully this will get young people to start thinking about how they every day do have an effect on society. The things that they do, the things they choose to do or not do, and the other decisions they make.
Thank you so much, and that wraps it up for our question and answer portion.